Chad, welcome in. It's a Tuesday KCSN live edition. Thank you all for hanging out with me here. Get everything set up here on my soundboard. We're on the move, man. We've been on the move. We've been on the move here. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Shout out to Luis.
Hell yeah!
Luis first in the chat. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Thanksgiving week, big week here. Chiefs had a big week. Victory Tuesday, says Josh.
Hell yeah!
It was great. Seamus, what's up, dude? Trevor, thank you, dude. Thank you, guys.
Hell yeah!
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Jackie Moon, of course, hanging out as well.
Hell yeah!
Pie Desert, how was the Monday after? Guys, I'm not going to lie. I went a little hard at Arrowhead, okay? I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I went a bit hard. I was feeling it. But overall, we got there. We did it. We got it done. We brought home the win. Very excited that I was able to be out there, watch that football game, watch that thrilling game for Chiefs and the Colts. Seamus Levins, how many times do we think the Rice incident comes up on Thursday since they're in Dallas? That's a great question, Seamus. I didn't think about that. You're on to Dallas. So here's Tucker was only a minimal problem at Arrowhead. We're good. That's right, Tyrion Strongjaw.
Hell yeah!
If it would have been worse, I would have been a larger problem. I said I was ready to become a problem. I did not drive. I didn't drive. We're good there. We're good on that front, guys. We are good on that front. Campbell Cooks, welcome in.
Hell yeah!
That's the question I wanted to ask you guys, right? It's Tuesday, but it's Tuesday on a short week. Are you guys moved on? Are we on to Dallas? Or y'all still want to talk about the Chiefs and Colts game? I'll run a poll right now. Because I'm really curious what your guys' because that was such a thrilling game. That was such a thrilling and exciting football game of the Chiefs finally showing something they haven't showed us in a really long time. And then now it's boom. You got another game. You got another game in less than 100 hours. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let me start the poll. Where are y'all at? On to Dallas. Let's talk Colts. Obviously, if you haven't seen, that football show's out as well. You can go listen to that if you want some more of my thoughts on the game. That football show, very good episode. I don't have a voice in that podcast. My voice is shot for that podcast. Appreciate everybody, all the kind words, all the very nice words about that show. Matt and I had a fun time recording that one. I had to take a nap before we recorded that podcast. Had fun with the win on one day, but it's time for on to the boys. Yep.
Hell yeah!
Look at us, chat. We are turning the page. We're turning the page. So, okay, schedule-wise for this week, we will have... I'll stream tomorrow, and I'm not going to stream on Thanksgiving. So, the Chiefs obviously play on Thanksgiving. I'm not streaming tomorrow. Or I am streaming tomorrow. Sorry. I'm streaming tomorrow. Not streaming Thursday. Josh will be live on Friday. Black Friday, Josh will be live at noon. So the only day we won't have a midday stream this week is Thanksgiving Day on Thursday. Chiefs obviously play at 3:30 that day, so we'll have that. We'll have a post-game show as well. So no midday stream for me, but we will have a post-game show. Yeah, Seamus, it's only Tuesday. Isn't that kind of confusing? That's kind of wild. So that's what we'll do there. Tonight, Only Weird Games will be live. That'll be up in your podcast feed too. As soon as it gets done, it'll be up there. Amateur Hour will be tomorrow morning on Wednesday, and then we'll have 5 things for you on Wednesday night. No KC Lab. No KC Lab leading into the game. We'll have 5 things. It'll have myself, Benny Heiss and his picks. We'll have the Only Word Games guys. We'll also have the Lab guys as well. D-Fizz, what's up?
Hell yeah!
Thanks for joining. Rachel!
Hell yeah!
Thank you for joining. I'm in the McLean's drive-thru getting more coffee. Oh, McLean's is fire. I love McLean's, Rachel. It's so good. It is so good. So that's the schedule for now. Leading up into the game, we'll have the post-game show after the game. If you don't want to talk to your family, we will have the post-game show for you after the game. We'll be live for a little bit. We're not going to go super long on the post-game show just because it is Thanksgiving and all. But that game should be done around like 7-ish, I would assume. 3:30 kick, so it's probably closer to 7:20. Oh, excuse me. So that's the plan. That's the plan right now. After the game, we'll have 10 things. BJ Kiss will have that live. Have that live on Friday. Yeah, it's live on Friday. I'm still trying to iron some stuff out for the back half of the week. I've been trying to lay some stuff out for the back half of the week. As soon as I know, tomorrow I'll let you guys know what like after the Cowboys game on looks like. Because next week it'll be as normal because the Chiefs have a Sunday game, right? So we'll have that. But from the Thursday or from Black Friday to Monday, we'll have a little bit different. There'll be the shows you love, right? I think we're gonna make sure we have an Only Weird Games, we have a Lab, and we have a That Football Show. We got to figure out how I'm gonna fit all of those in, and I will let you guys know tomorrow. 89% of the poll says we are on to Dallas. 89% of the poll saying we are on to Dallas here. So, all right. That's fine. We're on to Dallas, chat. Let's move on to Dallas because moving on, when we move on to Dallas, right now the Kansas City Chiefs are doing every single press conference that they're going to do for the week right now in one day because it is such a short week, right? They had the Sunday game, now they're Thursday, and they travel. I gotta get my turkey in the brine tomorrow, chat. Gotta pull the turkey out. Gotta make sure the turkey's dry. Gotta get it in the brine tomorrow. Big day for me tomorrow. Gotta get the turkey in the brine tomorrow. Maybe I'll live stream from my kitchen. See if Tara's okay with that. It was live stream from the kitchen of me getting the turkey ready to go. Getting the turkey ready to go in the brine. We live stream me prepping the turkey. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. But as I was mentioning, the Chiefs are having every press conference that they're going to for the week right now. It was reported, let me see here, Tom Pelissero, and I think Andy Reid also said this at the podium, that Isaiah Pacheco will play. Here's Nate Taylor's tweet. I think this tweet's funny, and I'll tell you why here in a second. Nate Taylor said, Andy Reid said Trey Smith right ankle and Noah Gray. Concussion protocol. He said they won't practice, but his tweet just said, Andy Reid said Trey Smith right ankle and Noah Gray concussion protocol. That's funny. It's a great honor to play on Thanksgiving Day. Andy Reid said. He also said Pacheco will play against the Cowboys. I'm dropping that a like on there for Corey. That's a good tweet, Corey. Such a tight turnaround. Noah Gray, concussion, and Trey Smith won't practice. Should be your only two limited participants. We're going to go here for a second. I believe yes. Okay. So Matt McMullen tweeted this out. Let me save this and let me save this real quick, and then I will put it as a background so we can watch it a little bit better. So this is obviously the estimated injury report for Monday participation. Now this is just an estimation, so not necessarily indicative of what would have actually happened in a practice. So once I get this pulled up here, chat, we'll talk about it here in a little bit. Trey Smith's ankle is in concussion protocol. Pretty much. I think we should just start calling everything concussion protocol. If you have a shoulder, your shoulder's in concussion protocol. That'd be kind of funny. Hey, that's ball maps. That's also not really what I wanted at all either. You can't see any of that. What in the world? What in the world, dude? All right, hang on. Maybe this will work. You guys read that? That should be better, right? All right, Noah Gray, concussion protocol, and Trey Smith ankle. They're not going to practice on Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. This is yesterday's estimated injury report. So they're not practicing today. They didn't participate yesterday. Estimated. Limited for Leo and his ankle. Limited for Rasheed and his hamstring. I believe Nate said already that Rasheed is going to practice today in some regard. Worthy was also limited with an ankle. Full participants for Karlaftis, Mahomes, Pacheco, Crystal and Wallace, Jawan Taylor, all those guys, full participants. Now I go down there to look at this estimated injury report for the Cowboys. Like Tyler Guyton not practicing, estimated on Monday. Odigizua not practicing. That's kind of a big deal. George Pickens not practicing. Turpin not practicing. Shoulder and an illness. Gotta get Tucker a green screen so we can do ball maps and injury reports like a weatherman. That'd be so funny. That'd be so funny. Yeah. I'd just be standing out here in the little corner, right? In the corner of the screen talking about Kavontae Turpin's shoulder illness. He's got a shoulder illness. George Pickens has a knee calf. James Houston has a wrist knee. James Paisley, do you think that Andy will continue to attack the Cowboys with the run game? I mean, there's a potential he does, right? But they're just coming off a game where Kareem Hunt had to be scraped off the field with a comically large spatula every time he ran the football. And I absolutely love what Kareem Hunt has added to this football team, and I absolutely feel terrible for Kareem Hunt that this is what he has to do for this football team. It's not Kareem Hunt's fault that he has to carry the ball 30 times and he has to be in an ice bath for 2.5 days. Kareem Hunt might still be in the ice bath from that game. He still might be in the ice bath from that game because he had 30. That was the most carries he's had in an NFL game. And Kareem Hunt should not be doing that. But Kareem Hunt did that. So shout out to Kareem Hunt. He deserves all the praise. Defense says he was being taken off the field like a brick oven pizza.
Hell yeah!
100%. They had to scrape him off the field. Kareem is actually fully cryogenically frozen between games. They probably need to do that. He probably has to do that to preserve any sort of life for him. Because, man, he is taking a beating. He is taking a beating. See if I can find anything else here from the pressers. I know there's pressers going on, as I mentioned. They're doing every presser ever. Yes, here's Nate Taylor said this. Nate said that in a quote tweet of Derek, he said, "Give me that Rasheed Rice." Here's Nate. He said he's expected to practice today. Which, to be fair, he was projected to practice yesterday as well. Even though he's limited, he still practiced, right? So it could be another limited participant for Rashee Rice. Fine. I mean, that's okay. I don't think it really changes a whole lot if he's limited today or not. So, yeah. Got all kinds of stuff coming out though with Rashee Jerry Rice. Louis says Mahomes going demon time in his first start in Jerry's world. Is this really his first start in Dallas? When was the last time? Uh-oh. Luis, you did it.
Hell yeah!
We're gonna have to hit a research time. What up, Ed?
Hell yeah!
Thanks for joining us. We're gonna hit a research time, chat. Here we go. I feel one coming. Research time on the way. Boop. All right, we're gonna go to my favorite page, Patrick. I know he's played them once. I think it was in KC. What's up, Still Dreaming?
Hell yeah!
Thanks for hanging out with me. All right, we're going to Patrick Mahomes Pro Football Reference page. Let's see. We need career game logs. Actually, I probably could have went to Player Game Finder, yeah? Player Game Finder, yeah. I'm a human. What the hell? Okay. Wow, no results. So yeah, it must be. I'm a human is exactly what an AI bot would say. Probably. 2021, maybe. Catching up live from the kitchen tomorrow is needed. That'd be kind of funny. I'll see if I could set it up. I'm actually closer to my Wi-Fi router up there. That would be pretty funny. As I'm getting the turkey ready in the brine. Turkey ready to go into the brine. Could be kind of sick. Chat. Yeah, it looks like this is his first game. In 2021, he played Dallas. The only time he's played Dallas was in 2021. That is a 19-9 victory over the Cowboys, the Mike McCarthy-led Cowboys. A drunk cooking show. I don't know if I could do that. Seamus, you and Josh just do a cooking show tomorrow. That'd be good. That'd be good content. Or stop yawning. Please Juju dance on the star after the game. (19-9) was quite a barn burner. Other games happened this week. This was 2021. Kelsey had a 4-yard run. Harrison Butker missed the field goal to make it 6-0. Then Harrison Butker hit a field goal to make it 9-0. Zerline came back. It's all in the first quarter. Made it 9-3 at the end of the first. 1-yard rush from Clyde Edwards-Helaire made it 16-3. And then you had a Zerline field goal, a Butker field goal, a Zerline field goal, and that was all she wrote. Shout out Clyde for getting the touchdown. This was a Chris Jones belt to ass game, remember? Cooking with a lot. Cooking with Tuck and Lot T.
Hell yeah!
Damn right, Steven. I'm watching that Dancing with the Stars season. The season finale's tonight for Dancing with the Stars, chat. I think Robert's gonna win. I think Robert is going to win. Jake, I'm just looking at the last time that Mahomes played the Cowboys. So this was at Arrowhead, right? This is at Arrowhead. Should we watch the highlights? Dak Prescott threw the ball 43 times. For 216, 260 for Mahomes. No tutties. 3 sacks. 5 sacks on Dak Prescott. You said this is a big Chris Jones game? Charvarius Ward and Legarius Sneed both had interceptions in this game. And Chris Jones had a fumble recovery. Oh, he had 3.5 sacks. Oh, shit. Yeah, he had 3.5 sacks that game. Frank Clark had 1. Jaron Reed. Yo, Chet, do you remember Jaron Reed? Ballroom dancing ad read? That would be insane, dude. How am I supposed to remember the script and dance at that same time? Chad, I think I can watch those highlights and not get popped, right? You think I can watch you think we can watch those and the NFL not try to take everything we've ever done? Chiefs, Cowboys, 2021. Unfortunately, I do remember Jared Reed. All right. Let's see if the NFL tries to take everything I've ever done in my life here. Maybe it knows. Maybe it knows I'm about to. I mean, I think this would work. Logistically, this should work. Holy hell. You guys can't hear it, right? I think because I'm sharing it from Brave and not Chrome, you guys can't hear it. I'm going to move myself down here to this corner, I think. Bottom left corner, chat? You think I should move myself bottom left? Like right here? Yeah, I think this is better right here, bottom left. No sound. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, let me make sure it's muted on my end because I don't want to hear Tony Romo. No, it's Fox. Oh, it's Greg Olson. Okay, I'll listen to Greg Olson. All right, here we go, chat. This is the last time. So this is the last time the Chiefs and the Cowboys played. 2021 at Arrowhead Stadium. Here we go. Week 11 of 2021. Look at that Clyde run. Look at how much different Clyde looks. I know this is the first play, but like, look how much different he looks. Tyreek, Orlando Brown, Andrew. Oh yeah, Trace was fired up there, Chad. Little Rolly. Whoa. Got really fuzzy there for a second. I don't know why why do I got subtitles on? The video quality got really bad on me. That's brutal. Why did it get so bad? It's buffered. Hang on. What's theater mode? Yeah, let's just watch it in theater mode. Made it live. Had to miss 10 minutes talking to the tree trimmers that were supposed to be here 2 weeks ago. Damn, dude. You're right, Jackie. It could be good to avoid the copyright. YouTube is not... Okay, here we go. YouTube is not interested at all in performing for me right now. Okay, there's the Clyde run. Let me see if I can take a full screen. I could have just downloaded it, I guess. YouTube downloaders exist. This is way more fun though. Yeah, that Tyreek out route is so good. Look at this end around here, chat. Gone. Oh, we kind of got stuck there. They should do that with Xavier Worthy a little bit. Kyle Long. Yes, Kyle Long was on this team. I forgot about that. Mahomes. Whoop, whoop. Oh. Shook him. You guys ever think that, like, you wish... Okay, here's the... Is this the Kelsey touchdown run? Yeah. Oh, it's in that weird formation that they did, like the... With Mahomes in the backfield. Mahomes in the backfield here. Right there. And then this is this Darrell Williams? And that's Tyreek to Kelsey's left. That's Byron Pringle, right? Is this Josh Gordon? No way, right? That's not Josh Gordon, is it? 2021 Chiefs roster. Sorry, chat. I'm looking this up off screen. Well, because it's not Demarcus Robinson. Give me their numbers. I think that is Josh Gordon. Yeah, that's Josh Gordon. That's crazy. Okay. Sure. Yeah, that's Darrell Williams too. Yeah, Darrell Williams was the other running back. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Travis Kelce touchdown run. Oh, what is that cartoon? What is this? What is this of Travis Kelce right here, chat? That does not look like him at all. Harrison Butker missed field goal. Makes extra point. Frank Clark sack. Oh, strip sack. Okay, Chris. Okay. All right, we got to go back and watch this Frank Clark strip sack, dude. Dude, you should block him. Watch him come off this edge. No one touches him. Strip sack. Chris tries to make something happen. That's on 3rd and 15. I keep getting Josh Gordon and Melvin Gordon mixed up. People forget Josh Gordon led the league in receiving one year. Oh, Josh Gordon. On 3rd down. See, this is what people forget. This is Patrick Mahomes had wide receivers actively sabotaging him. Also, what is this spacing on this route concept? I don't think he was supposed to do that. Or Tyreek did something wrong. Why are they standing right next to each other? Oh my gosh. That's not a first down anyway, but... Harrison. Kick is up and good. 9-0. Cowboys with the ball back. Oh, this is 54 Nick Bolton. This is Nick Bolton number 54. Rookie year Nick Bolton. Willie Gay. L'Jarius Sneed. Mike Dana getting a good push by Mike Dana there. Is that Brandon? Oh, Michael Gallup. Holy cow. Okay. All right. Is that Tony Pollard? That is Tony Pollard. Damn. Tony Pollard looked fast there. What a fake. I like that play. That's what they have Zeke. Oh, look at Zeke leading the way. Oh, yeah, dude. This is the Zeke and Tony Pollard years for the Cowboys. Turn your head. Oh, get out of here. Zerline. It's good. The kick is good. All right, 9-3. Here we go. Now we get to see some Mahomes cooking. Okay, Tyreek short. Ooh. Ooh. Damn. What's he doing, man? That's a legal shift, but that's okay. That's Tyreek Hill, so it's okay. Whoa, Byron Pringle is wide open. Look how wide open Byron Pringle gets right here. How the hell is he so wide open? This was before like first down celebrations too, so not a ton of first down celebration. McCole, oh, doesn't get in. I don't think he gets in. No, because then you have a 1 yard Clyde Edwards-Helaire touchdown run right here. What do you said, Hut? Oh, the pitch. What a pitch. Oh yeah, he gets flagged for this. I think he gets flagged for the point. Oh my gosh. That Melvin Ingram coming off the edge right there. You guys remember Melvin Ingram? 24? Number 24, Melvin Ingram, defensive end. Campbell Cooks says, favorite Thanksgiving side tuck. It is green bean casserole. Tara makes a fire green bean casserole. We sure it's not Sky Moore? I hope. I hope not. Turk. Did you guys see Turk yesterday, Monday Night Football? Dove to get out of bounds. That was hilarious. Oh! Trying to jump a route there. Is that Ferguson? Oh no, Dalton Schultz. Ferguson was way later. 3rd and 19. Oh, he dropped it! Flag. Illegal contact. Hands to the face. Defense, number 38. Oh, yeah. L'Jarius Sneed probably beating up somebody. Ball tipped. Pickett. Oh, Charvarius. Bro, that defense had Charvarius Ward and L'Jarius Sneed at the same time. That's crazy. And they drafted Trent McDuffie the next year. Tyreek Hill was so good, guys. Tyreek Hill was so good. Nothing going before half here. All right, defense, step up. Make a tackle on CD. Yeah, L'Jarius Sneed. What a dog. Oh my gosh, Ben Neiman sighting. Ben Neiman sighting, chat. 3rd and 23 for the Chiefs. A Daryl screen. A Daryl screen. Nothing. Boogie Basham. 3rd down and 6 here for the boys. Tight condensed formation. Tight trips. Mahomes looked much more comfortable in the pocket. Chris Jones sack right there. That's a Chris Jones sack. He's going to let him know. Yeah, he did, Steven. He did look a little bit. Yes, right. Wiley was at right tackle. He didn't have like the... Oh. Was that Parsons? Holy hell. Micah Parsons is so good. Watch him just beat Wiley so easy. Whoop! And then he goes... Whoop! Damn, Micah Parsons is good. Why has Chiefs backfield always been a scrap heap outside of a first on Clyde? I don't know, dude. Because they have Patrick Mahomes, I guess. Oh, Mooney! Mooney! Charvarius Ward, baby. Oh, man, I miss Charvarius. Oh, trap. Oh, we got the first. Trav was wide open there, dude. I mean, look. I mean, the people are just like... just feel like they can find space a little bit more easier. It does look like Mahomes was a little bit more comfortable, right? Because he hadn't had the trauma of having just such a such a bad offensive line, right? So he didn't have that trauma yet, so he could kind of sit in there a little bit better. Frank. Who is that? Who's that Wilson guy? No. Mooney had a bit. Man, Traverse Ward had a hell of a game this game. Another Zerline field goal. That's going to make it 16-6. I don't think there's a touchdown scored the rest of the way. Because it's 19-9, right? Because I think we get two more. We get a Butker field goal. Damn, Micah Parsons is so good, Chad. This is Orlando Brown. He just goes, shoop. Oh! Chat, that is, oh my gosh, chat. Holy cow. He's so good. He is so good. Thank goodness they don't have him. Willie. What a play, Willie Gay. I love watching Willie Gay run sideline to sideline, baby. I love watching Willie Gay run sideline to sideline. Trav, see, look at this, chat. Look at how wide open these guys are. Leighton Vander Esch sighting, by the way. Look at how wide open these guys are. Trav running after the catch, man. I don't know if I've seen Trav run like this. Damn. Damn. Tyreek, man. Tyreek was so good. Tyreek was so good. Tyreek, McCole, a little screen. Oh, Kelsey out in front. Look at Tyreek. Hey, this is what we don't talk about a lot either with Tyreek, and I think it maybe should. Look at him block here. Look at Tyreek Hill block here, chat. That's impressive. For as little as he is, to be able to block the way he is right there. Oof. Good stuff, man. That's good stuff. Oh! I know this is a sack. Watch this chip right here. Boom! Darrell Williams with an insane chip on 93. Boom! Boom! I know it's a sack. On 3rd and 7. Oh, gross. What a chip by Darrell. So I think this is the Butker field goal. Yeah, he'll hit a field goal. Zerline hits a field goal. That's like the final score. The Chiefs don't score again the rest of the game. And I think that the Butker field or the Zerline field goal comes early in the game. How long was that field goal? 53? Money. Never it out from 53. Thank you, Bumpa. I appreciate you liking my thumbnail poses. Thank you for everybody hanging out, watching right now. We're watching highlights from the last time the Chiefs and the Cowboys played. This is the last time that these two teams played. This was a 19-9 game that the Chiefs won. This will actually be the Chiefs' first start. This Thanksgiving Day start will be the first start for Patrick Mahomes at Jerry's World as a Kansas City Chief. He might have played there in college. We'll have to go back and look. I don't think he did, but we'll have to look back there. That's from before he started falling down to a knee every kick. That is true. Chris Jones, that's sack number 2. Sack number 2 for Chris Jones. He has 3.5 in this game. He hit the LeBron. He hit the silencer. Here's your Zerline field goal. I hope McDuffie isn't on Pickens because McDuffie will probably get mossed. I think he matches up a little bit better with CD. Yeah, I think so. Probably. Jalen Watson on him will be fun. on Pickens. Josh Gordon. Oh, God, Micah Parsons is so good. Thank goodness he's not playing in this football game. Oh, Tyreek, you're good. 51 missed from Butker. Had the leg, didn't quite strike it well. Frank, look at that get off from Frank there. And then there's your there's your half Chris Jones sack. Monster game from Chris Jones. Clyde. Helping ice the game there, bringing some time off the clock. Darrell in the game. 3rd and 2. Darrell Williams roll out. Travis Kelce wide open. Burn some more clock here. Tyreek, man. Tyreek. Stay in bounds. Look at that, man. He was so dynamic, chat. He was so dynamic. How many players can do this? How many players on 3rd and 6 can you run a little whip route to? He runs behind the line of scrimmage, gets the first, and then goes down. That's impressive. More time running off the clock there for the Chiefs. 7-play, 43-yard drive already with a 4-minute time possession. Is that Burton? Michael Burton in the backfield. Darrell Williams. He goes down in bounds, gets the first down. Clock still running. Dang, the Chiefs really... Oh. That's not a... Well, it's not like it was a bad read, because he really shouldn't have pitched it either. Not a great play call. Third down and 19. Can the Chiefs... Ooh, a little screen, a little double action screen there. To Blake Bell. A Blake Bell screen pass. 52-yard fake punt? What? Chat, I don't remember this at all. They ran a fake field goal punt? They ran a fake field goal punt? Also, what a punt. What a punt by Butker, by the way. Chat, do you guys remember this? Do you guys remember this play at all? I don't. I don't even remember this, like, being in the arsenal. I don't remember that being an option. Tyrion, I don't remember it one bit. I'm kind of shook by this play. I might have to clip this and put it out on Twitter. Because, like, I don't remember that play at all. Was Tarkle Charlton on this team? Oh, he could have been. Hang on. I don't remember that play at all, dude. No, I don't think Taco Charlton was on this one. According to PFF, according to my Command F real quick. That's Tommy Townsend, baby. Tommy Townsend, he's got them wheels. What a pooch kick right there. What a little fake field goal pooch punt. That's kind of nice. That's kind of cool. I like that. Dalton Schultz again. They ran a lot of time off on that drive. Oof. Zeke. Damn, Zeke was real nice, too. Zeke was kind of nice with it. People forget back in the days, Zeke was nice with it. Who's 20? Oh, my gosh. We got a Mike Hughes sighting. That was a Mike Hughes sighting. I thought, who is 21? Mike Hughes. Mandela effect. It might be a Mandela effect, Luis. I'm not putting it by him. So, okay. This is interesting here. I don't particularly remember the end of this game. This game ends 19-9, right? So they don't end up scoring. But, like, 9... I guess they can't. I guess it's still a 2-score game, right? Yeah, it's a 10-point game. They can only get 8 points. But if they score a touchdown quick, it gets interesting. And they get pretty darn close, chat. Does he throw a pick? Is that what happens? Does he throw a pick here? Yep. That's what happens. Okay, that's what I thought happened. Okay. So they get pretty darn close. 29 still can't believe he didn't block it even after Tucker gave him 9 tries. Yeah, I gave him so many tries to start blocking, he didn't even catch it. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. Is that Darius Fountain all the way back there? Hold up, chat. Do we have a Darius Fountain signing? Is that 82? That is a Darius Fountain sighting. Hell yeah, chat!
Hell yeah!
Darius Fountain sighting. Good game, good game. All right, good game, guys. Yeah, good game. All right, that's the last time the Chiefs and the Cowboys played. That's it. The last time they played, chat. How about that? How about that? What a game! I'm gonna need to download these highlights and tweet out the fake field goal pooch kick. I've never seen. I don't recall that happening, chat. Let's see, 2021. Yeah, I would have been covering this team. It would have been for Sports Illustrated. I would have been up to. McCarthy's not doing anything. JCP wants to know about the new kid we got at running back. Dameon Pierce is had a really good rookie year. I don't think I had any Dameon Pierce receipts. Like pre-draft wise. He had a really good rookie year. He's out of Florida. But had some lower body injuries that slowed him down a little bit in Houston. And then I think that they just got other guys that they liked, right? They signed Nick Chubb, they got Joe Mixon, and ultimately he just kind of fell out of favor there. And then his injuries obviously played a little bit of a role in that. But I think Dameon Pierce, he's only 25 years old. I think he's a good running back. Like I think he can add another body to this room. I think can be helpful, and I think that he has a little bit more potential stud alert. I don't want to go that far. There's a reason he was cut, right? Like if he's on a second team already, there's a reason he's cut. But I think Jackie Moon says he's trash. I don't know if he's trash. I don't think he's good. But I also think that like he might be one of the better running backs on this team. I know Jackie's not going to like me say that because of Kareem Hunt. Like Kareem Hunt is great. Like great. Yeah, Kareem Hunt's good. Kareem Hunt has I gave Kareem Hunt all the credit in the world for what he did on Sunday. Like that's phenomenal. But that is not the norm for Kareem Hunt at 30. Dameon Pierce will help the return game. Yeah, he's a pretty consistent returner. I think that could help too. I think that could also be a good help. Nico Remigio is not necessarily the best returner, as much as we want to praise Nico Remigio for it. He can catch the ball, and I know that we've kind of really liked Nico Remigio just because we come from returners who wouldn't catch the ball, right? And then Nico was able to catch the ball and run forward at the same time. You're like, wow, this guy's a phenomenal returner. But then when he only runs forward for about 5 yards every time, it gets a little. You get tired of that. And I think Pierce could be pretty dynamic in the return game. I don't think it's discrediting anything that Kareem Hunt has done for this team if I say that Dameon Pierce is a better athlete than him right now. Texans have a million Pierce vision low light receipts, unfortunately. I mean, look, there's a reason he got released. The Texans wouldn't release just like just a really good football player and just be like, all right, see ya. You know, like there's a reason he got released. But I think that like him coming, so here's the thing. I like signing him better than I liked them signing Elijah Mitchell. Does that make sense? Jackie, I know that you don't like it that I say that Pierce has the most talent, but I understand that like Kareem has really good vision, but he can't do the same things that he used to be able to do. I think obviously at their peak, Kareem Hunt was a better running back than Dameon Pierce. But right now, Dameon Pierce has more talent than what Kareem Hunt does. Kareem Hunt has great vision, but he can't hit a hole. Like that's a little bit of the problem as well. Dameon Pierce is at least 25 and could probably potentially hit a hole. All right, chat, before we get out of here, I'm very excited to have a special guest on with us here. It is, hang on, let me find it. It is the boss man, BJ Kissel. BJ,
what's happening? I like that Big Bob Booster Club sticker you got on your mic there.
Yeah, so shout out Scott. You know Scott's coming. Scott has made
Scott
me
watching. Scott gonna send more stuff.
Look at this.
Has done enough for us.
Look at all this stuff. Scott's made me a bunch of different ones that I can just like, I can pull them off. They're magnetic. So like they're magnetic, and I just like take them and I can.
I need the KCSN one for mine. I tried to fit one of my deals on there, and it didn't work. It was hanging off the edge.
Oh yeah, I got a KCSM one. Got a couple. Everybody got to eat ones.
I think I gave all those stickers away when I started throwing all the stickers and magnets and the KCSN the Tacos for Life gift certificates.
Oh, that's right.
You subscribe, you're gonna get a handwritten note from me, a gift certificate, and a sticker for subscribing to KCSN.com.
So yeah, I've just shout out Scott for these, and then they're
Scott's
interchangeable. Awesome. He said, "Let me know if you want anything else printed. I could make. I need to make like a That Football Show one, you know, that I can have it slap on there." I also got the American flag, you know, anything. I need to throw the American flag up there. Veterans Day, something, but yeah, no, it's pretty sick. We just got done watching actually the 2021 Chiefs Cowboys highlights.
Nice. I saw the Tyreek Hill. No, that wasn't that game, was it? No, I'm thinking of a different.
That
was one in Dallas. I was at that game.
Right. That would have been Alex Smith.
End of the half.
Yeah. Well, what happened is somebody brought up in the chat that this is actually Mahomes' first start in Dallas. So I was like, oh, that's kind of crazy. And I was like, let me see the last time that he played Dallas. What happened? It was 19-9 in Arrowhead Stadium. We had a Travis Kelce rushing touchdown and a Clyde Edwards-Helaire 1-yard rushing touchdown. And Chris Jones had 3.5 sacks that game. Frank Clark had 1, 2 picks. Charvarius Ward had 1. L'Jarius Sneed had 1. Really good defensive day for the Chiefs.
I can't remember that game at all.
Oh, they did. Well, now I gotta bring it back up because I've got to show you this play. They did. I don't remember this. I don't remember this game happening at all, which is kind of weird because like we were doing KCSN at this point. This was 2021.
Yeah, this was the
first year of KCSN. Let me.
We were at the bullpen. How do we not know that?
Right.
Let me know what you need. I'll hook you up, Scott. Damn, anything that'll fit on the. Give me full screen, Tuck.
Full screen. Okay, hang on.
Just so I can show my mic.
Yeah.
I don't know what will fit right here. I can measure it, but the stickers that I had were too long. The original KCSN monogram stickers were too long. So I'll put anything, man. Just send it over. Put an EGE. Whatever.
I got some of those EGE ones. I might have to send them over a.
Scott, put your info so we can promote. You can promote some stuff. You've given us stuff for years.
Yeah, dude. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Whoa, that's not that. That's not right. So I was watching this here. Add you in here. Let me make sure I can get you on the
Why are you doing
screen
that, Tuck? 10 things is done. The break's at 16 minutes.
I saw you texted me, and I was like, oh, I should probably stop watching highlights from 2021 and, work.
No. You should definitely just keep doing what you're doing. Get to that when you're done.
So, okay, here we go. Update layout. This is what I was watching. Okay, 3rd and 19. The Chiefs have just eaten up a ton of time off the clock, okay? In the fourth quarter. 2:45 left in the game. Let me know if you remember this play ever happening. That's a fake field goal pooch kick. Pooch punt.
Okay. My eyes were terrible. I thought fucking punter. I thought Tommy Townsend was running with the ball right here. Okay. I've definitely never seen that before. I do remember the pooch punt though. I do remember this punt. I didn't. Who's 5?
That's Tommy Townsend.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He looks like he's.
I do vaguely remember that punt or doing the pooch punt, but don't really remember anything else about this game at all.
They pinned him deep. Dak tried to make a drive to make it to cut into the lead, and then he throws a pick to Jerry Sneed is what happens at the end of this one. But Leighton Vander Esch sighting right there, by the way. I don't remember this ever happening. Just a pooch punt from Harrison Butker. Insane to me.
Yeah,
Casey Wolf is kind of loving it though, to be honest.
Why not just punt it?
Right? Yeah.
But again, those are decisions made by people that are smarter about the game of football than we are.
Watch Casey Wolf over here, right by the goalpost. He's like, "All right, nice job."
It's a very subdued Dan.
He gets it.
Shout out Dan. Legend.
Shout out Dan. Oh man, no, but I saw that and I was like, well, I cannot believe that this happened. Like, I cannot believe that is a.
Yeah. You were probably elbow deep in some wings at the bullpen.
Maybe. I'm going to have to go back and look at my camera roll and see if I can find anything from that game. This would have been, let me see when this was posted. Well, hang on. I think that, oh yeah, here we go. Now we get the box score up. This was November 21st of 2021. Oh, damn. It's pretty close to like a year ago. Or not.
November 21st?
November 21st of 2021.
Yeah. We had the 360 vodka set up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Yeah, that would have been the first year we did any of those. I think it would be funny if we went back and like broke down the old podcast that we did. Yeah, that's when I was coaching too. Yeah.
The day before, Tucker. The day before, we were with Martin Rucker and a bunch of other people at
Taps on Main.
Taps on Main with Scott.
Yes.
Doing the Mizzou show.
Oh my gosh.
The day before.
We were grinding out there.
The 360 menu at Taps on Main.
Dude.
The Mizzou show.
I do remember that. I texted Tommy. He didn't respond. Probably got their number.
Tommy's not, there's the graphic for it.
What game would that have been?
Florida Mizzou.
Both of those teams were not very good at the time.
Good times. Good times.
That's crazy.
OG. Day one. KCSN. I got some of the equipment around here still.
I'm
my God. Tucker.
There it is. The iPad clamp. The iPad clamp to the table.
We weren't wrong. We were just early.
Yes.
All these creators are using all these kinds of things now. Would have been easier with a phone rather than the iPad. It wouldn't have been as heavy. It wouldn't have bounced as much.
It looks like on that Friday we did a sometimes weekly as well, because I have a video of us up at Holiday Distillery doing
Friday in Weston, Saturday downtown at Taps on Main, Sunday at the Bullpen.
We were grinding, dude.
We
were getting after it with
putting miles on the cars.
That's crazy.
The good stuff.
Jake says, who was the Mizzou quarterback the year after Drew Lock was drafted? It's a Bazelak. I think it went Bazelak to
Connor Bazelak.
I think it was Connor Bazelak, and then it went Brady Cook after Bazelak. Let me double check that, but I'm pretty sure it's Bazelak.
Jackie, yes, you are.
Jackie is a day one. Jackie's
But
in.
we're KCSN, not KSCN, but that's okay.
Jackie's in here every day, man. I respect Jackie's grind for sure. He's in here earlier than I am sometimes. Mizzou QB history. That's not really what I want. Yeah, it was. I was right. Bazelak. We'll see. We'll see if Bro Perbula comes back this year. We'll see.
Which of the 3 local college teams for football do you think had the most disappointing season relative to expectations?
See, that's really interesting because it's
a really good question.
Yeah, so if you talk about Mizzou's is interesting because going into the season it was like, all right, this team is probably going to be a little bit down, and then they won their 6 straight games, and they're like, this team's going to the playoff. So it's like their expectations change very quickly.
December 4th, Scott.
Oh yeah, it is.
Don't worry
December
about it,
4th.
Tucker. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Just keep thinking about what you're thinking about.
I think it's probably Kansas State though.
Yeah.
I think it's probably Kansas State because I think if I remember correctly, John and Cole and Derek were talking about the Big 12 title game. Like it was like this.
Well, there were people outside of biased K-State fans that were talking about college football playoff. That this team was good enough, but they lost their top lineman, their top linebacker, their top receiver. They got not decimated with injuries, but they got hurt with injuries, and then 5 of their 6 losses being by a total of 17 points. The whole thing with Dylan Edwards from the beginning of the season and going to Ireland screwed it all up. Going to Ireland, I feel like really wasn't worth the effort they made to do it.
For sure.
And grow the brand, go do all those things. I don't know how much they pushed or were asked. I don't know how any of that stuff works, but felt like it put him in a hole early, especially with all the drama with Avery Johnson's family after that game, and then Dylan Edwards just kind of quitting after that with whatever happened with him. Just a mess for K-State, but I don't know if they were a college football playoff team as much as they were like, if the stars aligned, they could make it in this Big 12 season.
Right.
But pretty disappointing season for all of them. And I don't think we were talking about this on Sunday Sound Off. I don't know how much of the KU season I necessarily put on Lance Leipold as to he's got to be gone as much as it was. This is like Jalen Daniels' swan song. Like Lance Leipold should get an opportunity. This is coming from a K-State fan who cares nothing about KU. Lance Leipold's a good enough coach that he should get an opportunity to try and do something with a quarterback that's not named Jalen Daniels and develop around him.
Jake is 100% right. It was Kelly Bryant for that 1 year that they had him from. I forgot about Kelly Bryant from Clemson. He was the quarterback after, I think, Trevor Lawrence, and Kelly Bryant was supposed to be the next big thing. It was Kelly Bryant for a year, then it was Connor Bazelak. So sorry I forgot about him.
Do you think Drink leaves?
Do I think Drink leaves? Probably. I probably think he does. And here's the thing, too. I think that so Maggie and I are actually recording Mizzou tomorrow morning. So we'll have a Mizzou podcast. We're looking at the Arkansas game. And then National Signing Day is early next week. So we're going to be recording with, I think he's an agent now, but he used to work for 24/7 Yahoo. Clint Cosgrove we're going to have him on, talk a little bit of some NIL stuff and how that all works, and some National Signing Day stuff as well. So we'll have all that for you guys on the Mizzou channel. What I think that if Drinkwitz doesn't leave this year, he won't leave, if that makes sense. Like I think this is the year that, like, if he leaves, okay, he's looking, but Missouri traditionally,
like Matt Campbell, like,
yeah,
he stays probably going to be there for a bit just because he likes it.
Right.
Why leave?
And traditionally, honestly, if you look at who Missouri has had as their head coaches, Missouri hasn't traditionally been a stepping stone school. It hasn't been like a school you go to go somewhere else. I mean, you look at their last coaches. Gary Pinkel came from Toledo and stayed there for a really long time. Barry Odom, he's fired from there, and he was a Missouri guy, but then he didn't immediately go to like a higher school. Eli Drinkwitz obviously comes from App State, but I don't know. Missouri isn't traditionally that what they have been in their history. So I don't know. When you look at all the odds, right? I say odds in air quotes because it's all these like apps that say that they have like markets and indicators. Drinkwitz is always like number 2 for every job. So I don't know like what it'll come down to.
Yeah.
I'm kind of preparing myself for him to leave, unfortunately, but yeah. Was Tucker legal to drink in 2021? Yes, I was legal to drink in 2021. How old would I have been? I would have been 23 in 2021. Yeah, 23. Just barely legal. Not a big college football guy, but still support Mizzou. Appreciate that, Jackie. Jake wants to know, what do you think Mahomes' best individual game of his career is?
Oh.
That's a fun one, actually. Let me pull up his Pro Football Reference page.
The stretch of games that were most impressive was the back-to-back Super Bowl when they had to go Miami in that cold game and then on the road
to Buffalo,
and then Baltimore. And then beating the 49ers in the playoffs. One of those, it's got to be a game within one of those stretches, just because that was like you can't say shit to us ever if they go through this gauntlet and win to go back to back. As much as they were doubted. So see if we can look up box scores. Some of that, not to do it that way, but to remember some of the performances.
He had 404 yards in his very first playoff game against the Steelers. He was 30 for 39, 404 yards, and 5 touchdowns. I guess that was his first one.
I mean, the Super Bowl against the Niners, he had 330 yards and 2 touchdowns and had 66 yards scrambling.
His 9th game of his career, his playoff game, yeah. But.
Or the first insane Super Bowl win. I mean, I know statistically it wasn't there, but
true. In all honesty, his Super Bowl stats, individually, in the games, his best statistical game in the Super Bowl was the one they lost in Tampa. That was his best statistical one. So
I mean, looking back, that was probably a game where, that's where he had the throw where he's horizontal, hitting guys in the face, he's doing everything he can, getting his ass kicked the whole time. I don't know. It depends what you mean by best, statistical or
True.
Just if it was any other quarterback, this game would be far less close. Any of those playoff games during that stretch, that to me is where he solidified his standing, where this dude is first ballot, all of those things, gonna defend him forever.
He played a hell of a game in that Super Bowl against the Niners, the second Super Bowl against the Niners. He played a hell of a game. He played so well in that game. That's probably his best Super Bowl performance. Now that I look at it, but overall.
The comeback against the Texans, the 24-0, is that the one they're talking about?
Yeah.
That was Daniel Sorensen. That was Daniel Sorensen's day.
Yeah, I think that's what Kyle's talking about. Yeah, I didn't realize, man. I'm gonna have to look at this game too, which would have been the 2021 season. We're looking a lot at the 2021 season on this stream today when he beat Pittsburgh in the opening round of the playoffs. He went 30 of 39, 404, 5 touchdowns and a pick.
Looked like his first game against Pittsburgh, the first game of his career.
Yeah.
Not first game of his career. It was the second game of his career. He got season started with the Chargers and then went Pittsburgh. I think. Because after the Chargers game, it was is he this good? I'm like, the motherfucker's dropping dimes to Anthony Sherman down the sideline. You're like, yeah, he's got some touch. And then Pittsburgh, that was probably the most fun I had ever had, just giggling, just watching him tear him apart because they're not ready for this.
And Pittsburgh was such a bugaboo to that team. Pittsburgh had just beaten them every time they see him, just no problem. I remember hating the Steelers for the longest time because of it. And it was that year before, right? When did they lose to the Steelers in the playoffs? Or maybe it was a regular season game and Antonio Brown went live on Facebook. Do you remember that? And he got in trouble. And I was now everybody goes live after the game, right? In the locker room. And that's such a common thing. But I remember it was such a big deal. He went live on Facebook from the locker room.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And then all of a sudden you hear the other things the coaches and players say. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
What was the game that made you think Mahomes was different?
Ooh.
There's a lot. Pittsburgh is up there for me. But for some reason, it's the play, I think, where everybody was like, okay, was the Niners game where he scrambled left and right and hit D-Rob in the back of the end zone. Because I think that was the first home game after he had done that.
Yes.
Because we started, I'm not looking at the schedule, but I think it was either third or fourth game whenever they came back. And I want to say it was the first home game.
It was. He obviously started that year before in Denver, and that was in Denver he made that start. And then they started at Los Angeles at Pittsburgh. That in 2018.
Pittsburgh and then home against San Francisco.
And then home against San Francisco, yes.
Because he had lit up the Chargers, then he had lit up Pittsburgh. And I think he had 9 touchdowns and maybe 1 pick through 2 weeks. He had 5 touchdowns against Pittsburgh, I think.
Yeah, he had 9 touchdowns, no interceptions.
Okay, so 9 and nothing, and then finally got to come home. And that was the first time where it's like, we get to see this guy make plays. And he did that scramble around the back and throw to the back of the end zone. And the way that he just kind of peeled off and just kind of pimped it after he threw it, it was like, this is going to be fun. Like, this is 2 decades of this is going to be fun.
God, against Pittsburgh, that game, 23 of 28, 82% completion percentage, 326, 6 touchdowns, no picks.
Oh, it was biblical. Like, it was beautiful.
That game was still 42 to 37.
Yes.
Thanks, Bob.
Ben, don't break.
Yep.
I like Bob.
Wow, they had 21. They scored 21 points in the first quarter. The Chiefs did, and then they allowed 21 points in the second quarter.
That was Chris Conley. You're right. That was not D-Rob.
Oh yeah, Chris Conley.
D-Rob though, hell of a career.
Still kick. He played last night.
It's awesome.
Him and do you see Tershawn Wharton? Do you see the Tershawn Wharton when he tuck and roll dove off the field because to avoid a 12-minute on the field penalty?
I did not watch. It's a surprise you don't watch a ton of football outside. Last night we were watching Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
You know that's actually named something different, like in Canada and like the UK. I know we got a couple Canadians. What is that called? I know it's not the same title in the UK and in Canada. It's not Sorcerer's Stone. It's something else.
I've never read any of the Harry Potter books, never watched any videos, knew nothing about it. I think I told you that earlier.
Yeah. No, I was
like,
never.
Oh, I get it now. I understand some of this. It's like pop things you hear, and you're just like, oh, that's where that comes from.
Right.
Got it.
Yeah. I'm trying to see. Philosopher's Stone. Boom. I knew that we'd get somebody in the chat to call it out. Yeah, 6 touchdowns versus the Steelers in 2018 is insane. Is that the most touchdown passes he's had in a game? Yes, tied with the Rams, but he threw 3 interceptions, I think, against the Rams.
Leave me on weekly, Tuck. It's funny because actively taking myself off as many things.
Look, I mean, we could. I got Tuesday and Wednesday, third. I mean, look, I'm not streaming Thursday this week. I hope you know that. I'm not gonna stream on Thursday this week.
I'm aware.
Good. We'll have the post game show. People can do that.
Our fearless friend that was supposed to meet us for lunch on Wednesday for that meeting.
Oh yeah.
He has to fly out and can't meet. He's batting 900 and canceling meetings set up. So
okay.
You can still come. I'm still gonna meet. I'm still gonna meet with the with everybody else, but Mr.
Okay. So I can still.
Mr. PF will not be there.
Yeah, I can still go though. I don't need to move anything. Okay.
We'll still talk through the stuff. I'm gonna try to talk to him remotely.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. This is how sausage is made. Get to have meetings. This Tuck's busy after this. You should probably get off this stream because you got to do something before you head out to.
Yeah, before I go to Bad Shelter, do beef of the week, and we're gonna do 5 things. We're gonna record 5 things tonight as well after Only We're Games.
You could do audio only if you want.
It's
up to you. 10 things. It's easier.
Okay.
It's just me, so unless anybody just wants to stare at my face talking stats with no production value behind it, I think anybody needs
maybe.
That.
I need to also talk to you about how we want to do the back. I keep thinking about. I know we talked about this yesterday. I keep thinking about the last Friday, Saturday, Sunday leading into the next week of podcast, and
after Thanksgiving.
Yes, after Thanksgiving, and I'm trying to figure out where. Tucker, can you possibly ride the mule? Oh, I would be sick. I can't figure out where I want to put that football show because that football show is going to come out on Monday, so I want it out before Sunday.
Which one? Are you guys doing 2 after the game? Are you doing a post game and then one a couple days later, or is it just one?
No, just the post game one.
Okay. Put it out. We have post game coming out Friday morning.
So yeah, so post
Or
game
living Friday morning. Put it out Saturday.
and then I was gonna have a lab and an Only Weird Games also as well. So like there's those
When
two
are they
podcasts.
recording?
Only Weird Games gonna record on Friday, and I think the lab also is gonna record on Friday. Yeah.
Unless you guys are going to record that football show twice and post it on Friday afternoon, and then post lab and Only Weird Games both on Saturday, and let those bleed in nothing on Sunday, and then Monday morning have another that football show.
The thought I was trying to get behind is how do I space out that football shows, because we're gonna do it that football show for Monday morning, right? Like that'll be a Monday morning show. So it might be Only Weird Games in the lab post.
And 10 things could go Sunday.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so I'll see if Matt.
10 things is the one you just put it wherever you want.
Okay.
Just
No,
tell me
10
when
things-
you need it to record.
That might go. Yeah, that might make more sense if it's Sunday.
Only Weird Games and lab, like we need those perspectives out quickly after the game.
Right. So we'll go. They were talking about doing it live. I'll tell them they'll record Only Weird Games. There's gonna be a different time anyway because Nate has to fly back from Dallas.
Shout out everybody that's got to go cover the game on Thanksgiving. I was talking to Marlia Campbell earlier. She's going to spend Thanksgiving away from her family covering stuff you don't think about. And it's part of the business, but still sucks.
For sure. Yeah, I had a couple. Oh, Brad just texted me. Took me over an hour to go. Okay. I'm good. I got time. He's picking up some buffalo, picking up some new bison. So he's doing.
Let's go.
And he's coming up with some new bison, so we'll see.
Keep your eye on Chief.
Yeah, I mean you don't want to turn your back to those suckers. I'll lay it out because I think it's probably makes sense if we go post game and then we have that football show and then Only Weird Games, lab 10 things, that football show. I think that makes more sense.
Yeah.
All right, I told chat earlier today that I was going to, because I was talking about the schedule with everyone who was live. I was like, well, I will make sure that by tomorrow, by the time I go live, and we go live from my kitchen where I'm prepping my turkey for Thanksgiving.
You brining?
Yeah, I'm going to brine it. We're going to get the brine ready together on the stream. Let's go.
Are you really going to make your entire Thanksgiving meal on the stream?
I might. People thought that they were interested in it. So Jackie wants to know what all animals do they have out there? Dude.
Quails. We got chickadee. My daughter named one of the quails.
They've got quails. They've got 2 turkeys, Cuddles and Snuggles. They've obviously got the bison. They have 2 donkeys. They don't have mules. They have donkeys. They don't have mules. They've got pigs. They've got so many chickens.
Yeah.
They've got like 4 or 5 roosters too.
Yeah.
So that's how many they got. A lot of hens too.
Daughter likes seeing the pigeons and petting the pigs.
Yeah, the pigs are crazy because they're like dogs, and like that's
yeah.
Like, they act just like dogs, and it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
They've got a bunch of dogs out there too. I think they got 4 or 5 Walters, their new puppy out there, Batchelder, who is a herding dog as well. They got a bunch of dogs out there that roam around just to keep all the animals safe, basically. And Walter's learning the ropes. A little tough, is what I've been told. So he's definitely on a learning process for Walter. He's still a puppy. But shout out to Lathrop Mules. Sure. I mean, shout out to Lathrop Mules. They're the biggest. They were our biggest rival at Plattsburgh, actually. So I don't know if I can shout them out. But
shout out Bachelor's segment. Gotta love Batchelor.
I love Brad.
Pride yourself on supporting local businesses. Support Batchelor. Get your meat locally from Brad and them. It's phenomenal stuff. You could speak more to that right now.
I got a freezer. I got a freezer full of meat right now. Kent just asked if I was on post. Does he mean post game?
This week? Probably. Are you producing the post game show?
I planned on it. That was my plan.
It's a later game.
Yeah, that was my thought.
Depending upon what time people eat. But if you need help, let me know.
Yeah, well, Tara and I are hosting Thanksgiving this year, so it's been. I think I've told you about this. So we got like tables.
Adulting.
We got to find like placemats, and like we're gonna make it look nice. So we're hosting this year because of like the Chiefs playing at 3:30, allows me to be home, right? It allows me to be around so I can watch the game. Anyone's like, obviously, is going to like watch the game, stick around and watch the game with us. We got about 10 people coming over, Tara's family, my family, a little combined Thanksgiving. But then like once the game gets done, it'll be like 7:20, right? Because it's a 3:30 game, so it'll be pretty close to like 7:20ish. So like that's already kind of like a little bit later anyway. So it's like,
what time are you planning on eating?
12:30.
All right.
12:30 eating. So time turkey's gonna be done. I gotta go get a carving.
Do you have mac and cheese? Do you do mac and cheese on Thanksgiving?
So my family does mac and corn. It's like a homemade mac and cheese with like cream corn mixed in. It is actually really incredible. And every time I tell people about mac and corn, they're like, "Oh, you take Kraft mac and cheese and a can of corn?" It's like, no, that's not what it is. It's like homemade mac and cheese with corn in it. It's very good. That's kind of that's a Franklin family recipe, is what it is.
All right.
My
we got
dad
a big
did.
argument during Sunday Sound Off because Nate was saying like mac and cheese is like the staple of like his Thanksgiving meal.
Yeah.
And Jason Anderson's like, "Are you sitting at the kids' table? Like, what staple of what meeting or what meal?" I've never had mac and cheese on Thanksgiving. Never heard of it. Mac and corn though, it's different and unique.
See, Jake's mac and corn is legendary. I think it's a very Midwest thing. I think it's particularly, especially, this is from my Iowa family. So I think it's like particularly from like upper Midwest.
My mom's from Des Moines and I've never heard of this. So, hey, just listen, I eat like 15 Rhodes rolls and a bunch of gravy and turkey. Like I'm very basic. Green bean casserole, sweet potato surprise, I guess. Is that unique? My mom's made those since I was a kid. It's sweet potatoes. There's a marshmallow in the middle. You get a bunch of sweet potato, you put it around a marshmallow, and then you put cornflakes around it, and you heat it up for like 10 minutes in the oven. Mwah.
Whoa, that sounds like it's like a mini sweet potato casserole, though, is kind of what it sounds like, is basically. Tara makes some really good sweet potato casserole. Tara makes a really good green bean casserole, too. Like, she makes everything from scratch. She makes her own cream of mushroom. She takes the fresh green beans.
Let's go!
It's good.
Sorry, I can't. I'm not sharing that news publicly. I got our social media video guy just sent me a text.
Nice.
You talked to him more than me, so I didn't know if you knew, but that's awesome. Cool. I'm gonna figure out what this is about.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, he texted me. Okay.
About Friday? Friday. It's Friday.
Yeah, he told me something else. Like, he told me, but I didn't realize there's a timeline now. Okay.
We can't do this one.
No, we can't. We cannot talk about this one. He did text me. I know who you're talking about. He did
This is probably the most
though.
annoying segment of this podcast.
I can't.
I just texted you. I copied and pasted exactly what he texted me. I just texted you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
Shout out.
Hell yeah.
Hell yes.
Ethan,
more on that later.
Ethan Hart said, "Why do you celebrate Thanksgiving? I'm from England and it's not a thing. Can someone please explain?" Ethan, I wasn't around when Thanksgiving started, so I could not tell you why we do it. But it's kind of sick. I don't know. Like, I think you should probably still do it, even though that you're in England. You could still probably do it. Canadians also have Thanksgiving though, but it's on a different day. When is Canadian Thanksgiving?
Because it's just what you do.
Canadian Thanksgiving.
Why do you celebrate Columbus Day?
October 12th was Canadian Thanksgiving. Yeah.
I've never red noodles. Megan, haven't heard of that one before. I only celebrate Christmas and Easter here.
Well, you celebrate Boxing Day, don't you? We don't celebrate Boxing Day.
What?
Boxing Day? Have you ever heard of Boxing Day? It's very big in like English football. It's the day after Christmas. And so like the day after Christmas is called Boxing Day. They celebrate in Canada too. But yeah. Isn't it like because the settlers and they ate with Indians? Yeah, I think Boxing Day is your birthday. Shout out, Ethan.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I guess that would make sense.
Before we came over and displaced them and murdered all of them. But let's not talk about that. It's a... Oh.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
History is violent.
We did look up Boxing Day on research time. Research time on the stream. We looked up Boxing Day. That's unfortunate. The origins of Thanksgiving.
It's not great. All right, Megan. I wasn't gonna say that it was gonna something that we would try. From sea to shining sea, baby.
That's how it works. All right. I gotta go. We gotta go to. I gotta go, Batch Elder. I'm gonna go to that. We're gonna get 10 things up.
Oh, we got. Okay. Hey, this is a good time. This is an important one. We got to remove all the coin toss ads. It's not live anymore.
Stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll talk to Herbie and Tyler.
Okay.
We're getting new assets sent over. We're just switching
Yeah.
out the messaging, but we can't continue the current messaging that we had.
Okay. That sounds good because it's probably over because there's probably only 1 or 2 home games left and they have
They probably already have that figured out. So the new stuff will come, but
Jake says no more calling all Chiefs fans. We're not going to be calling all Chiefs fans anymore, Jake. I'm sorry, man.
Well, we might be. We just don't know what the new read is.
Right. We're getting a new break. You heard it here first, guys.
This is how it works.
New GEHA read coming to you soon. If only we were live on Friday when we got that one call, BJ. When we got that one email. If only we were live for that one.
Which one? I was like, if somebody followed me around all day, they'd be like, I don't want to do this. This doesn't look like fun. On the outside, it looks like fun.
The one for the read I had to do. That wasn't Friday, was it? Was that Friday? Yeah, that was Friday.
I don't remember which one you're talking about.
The crown's mine.
Oh, huh. Yeah. You go back to the gym.
Well, that one never saw the light of day. Won't see it till December 1st. Actually, that's not true. There's one podcast that has that ad read in it. And it's That Football Show from Friday. Is the only podcast that has that ad read in it.
And that one had no, it was the one yesterday that had issues the other issues that we took care of yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Well,
it's always something. There's something going on.
Yeah. So you plug a hole and you're running out of fingers to put holes.
I'm just running around with duct tape.
Yeah.
Like just trying to get some metal. Get this thing patched up. But we're good. It is the work. It's the stuff. So yeah. But I'm not talking to you about that anymore, remember?
Yeah, it's true. Jake says that weightlifting read was only up like once. I liked it. Jake, there's a reason it was only up once. There's a reason it was only up once. Yeah, that's enough for us. All right, chat. We'll see you later. That's gonna do it. I'll be back tomorrow. Who knows if it'll be from my kitchen or not? We'll see. I do have to record a podcast before, so I don't know if I'm gonna do that and then move all my equipment up. I might just for the fun of it, but we will see. Appreciate you guys always for hanging out with me. Make sure to hit the KCSN Soul of KC raffle. Link is in the description. Go check that out. You can buy your tickets there. Got a lot of great prizes there. GiveButter.com/KCSN Soul. Go check that out there. But that is going to do it for myself here. Appreciate you guys. And for BJ Kissel, I will see you guys very soon. Oh, I almost forgot the outro music. How could I forget the outro music? Appreciate you guys watching all the way to the end. I'll be back tomorrow. So I'll see you then.